there's no clear vetting. We have no idea what criteria was for such a support. And in many times we're finding things out in the field that are completely derogatory to supporting an HCRP endorsement.
Are you stating a question?
The question is, I'd like to see what kind of report for specifics.
Yeah, this is debate.
Sure. Well, I was just going to say, like, right now we're in a period of debate on the resolution, and so the advisory board process is part of the bylaws. And ultimately, what it comes down to is every advisory board member has their own criteria for how we decide endorsements. And so I'm not on the advisory board, but it's your second district chairs and a few other members appointed by the chairman. And so the point of contact for concerns about the advisory board endorsements are your Senate district chairs. And that is just one of the duties that goes with their job. If these local elections happen at times that are not necessarily convenient for the entire executive committee meeting ahead of time. And so for candidates to be able to get started on their campaigns, if they apply early enough, and they did in this case, and even then, we kept them waiting for quite a lot longer than I think any of them wanted. The advisory board needed to be able to take action instead of waiting until today. And so that's what they did. Now the executive committee does have the ability to rescind an advisory board endorsement through a resolution or a vote, but that's not what we're debating right now.
Rolando, are you speaking to? Yes.
Rolando Garcia, SD15 SREC, I sat in on all the interviews. They were very thorough. Well, I'll tell you the criteria. Are they Republican? Are they conservative? Are they running a serious campaign? Are they qualified for the office? And will they advance conservative principles? There's lots of others, but those are the basic ones. And to be clear, what you're hearing now is dissatisfaction from people who supported a candidate who wasn't endorsed. Fair IC precinct chairs voted on 4 candidates, and that's who the advisory board endorsed. The Fair precinct chairs voted for these 4 candidates, okay? Now, if you on the losing side are unhappy, and that's what you're hearing now at the mic, okay? I urge you, please respect the decision of the Fair precinct chairs. They had a lengthy vetting process and chose 4 conservative school board candidates. They had forums and they had a vote. Please do not allow a few people who are on the losing side of that vote try to torpedo the endorsement process.